Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. I'm going to dive right into a collective message, and I don't know what's going to come up yet, whether it's messages from the masculine or just guidance for the feminine. We'll see as the cards go along, okay? I appreciate you guys being here. Happy Sunday night. Let's dive in. Universe, please provide clarity for those who need this message tonight. What wants to come out for the collective about this whole twin flame journey with their counterparts? Okay, so I feel like the main energy here that I'm drawn to is action, courage. Okay, so the energy of Jupiter. Okay, so with the Jupiter, there is this fire under your butt kind of feeling with the flame over here. And change may be in order for many of you at this time, or you could be feeling very anxious or like you need to do something different. It's like the fire is under you to get moving in some way, okay? And this could have to do with being afraid to begin something new or being afraid to take that first step is what I'm hearing. So the first step is always the hardest. Many of you may be hesitating to learn something new. I'm getting the Divine Feminine collective here. For the Divine Feminines, I feel hesitation, okay? Something has been holding you back from really feeling comfortable with doing what you see as your passion, okay? And these new beginnings they have to have consistency. You have to show up for yourself. And I feel like that's what the fire under your butt is, okay? So what I am hearing for many of you is this is a time of staying centered and staying in your own lane and doing consistently the things that you are good at in order to build traction. There is no time to stop to admire the scenery. Okay, there's just simply no time. Maybe later on you can, but right now you're being guided to have consistency with whatever project you are working on, because what I'm seeing for many of you is like you begin something with the beginnings card here. Okay, it's something that really takes a lot of action in terms of what you have to do every day. Okay, it might be uncomfortable because the energies of doubt can creep in. You don't know if you're going in the right direction. You might feel uncomfortable putting yourself out there when it's something that you may be doing that's creative. You may wonder if it's good enough, but remember, if it's coming from your heart space and if it comes with good intentions, then yes, you're on the right path. If it keeps coming up in repetitive thoughts that you need to get a project off the ground, I feel like if it comes up more than 3 times in your subconscious and you ignore it and then it comes up again, and you might run into some kind of, obstacle where you feel like patterns are repeating, you want to do something that's different, you want to change. It could be around your environment, relationships, what it is you do for creative work, just your self-image, how it is you're appearing in the world. Many of you want to make some kind of change, but you are hesitating, okay? So courage is key, consistency, okay? And that 1, 2, 3, just do it rule. There's no time to hesitate and there's no time to stop. Okay, so whatever it is, just put out the work. There's no time to second guess it. Is it good enough? Like, should I just do it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, just do it and let it go into the universe. Okay, so I don't know what that is. For many of you, I feel like you're creating things and the universe is just telling you, like, stop second guessing it. Put it out so you can get the next one started. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for you guys. We have nurture, we have compassion. I feel like this is for yourself. So allow your adult self to nurture your inner child right now, because I feel like your inner child is on fire, wanting to do just really big things that may not make sense to you right now. It may seem silly. It may seem like it won't make you money. It may seem like it may not go anywhere, but yet the feeling just still sits there with you. If you do not honor that, it's going to keep coming up, okay? So have compassion for yourself. And what that means is do what you need to do and fail, okay? I posted I think a picture the other day. I don't know if I posted it in the community feed. It might have been in just my own personal social media site, which I only really have family on. But the meme said, if you want to be good at something, then be bad at it first. So I don't know who needs to hear that, okay? But you have to have compassion for yourself. Like, be excited to fail. That's how you go into it. Don't be scared that you're going to fail. Be excited to fail so that you could see exactly what it is you need to twerk or adjust or adapt to. Okay, we also have air sign. This could be you, Divine Feminine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you have a tendency to be in your head a lot, overanalyze things, second guess things. I feel like action, fire energy, okay? Being passionate about the moves that you're making. For fire signs, it could be really easy to take risks and, things not working out. And, sometimes fire signs might be really good at that. It's like they don't care. They just kind of dive in and jump in. Earth signs might be more of the planner. So it's like you don't mind doing it as long as you're prepared. I feel like for water signs, you have to feel good emotionally doing something. So sometimes your energy can stagnate. You might delay things because you're waiting for the right feeling. And then with with air signs, I feel like you have everything that you need, and the only thing that's stopping you is all of this built up thought in your head that you're going to make a mistake or it's not going to do well. And if it doesn't, then you end up stopping that project and you never, kind of take the time to look back at it. And I feel like yet the thought keeps coming up that you need to delve back into it and finish what you started, and stop being so afraid to fail. Celebrate your failure and see what you need to adapt to, again, what you need to change. Okay, get back to the drawing board. Many of you have trouble going back to the drawing board. Okay, it's like you feel criticized, you fail something, it doesn't do as well, and it's like you just shut down. So the universe is pushing you to have courage, to have tenacity, to have resilience, and to have the energy of consistency. Okay, do not back down. Just continue to push yourself, challenge yourself. So we have detours and divine intervention. Okay, so I feel like that couldn't be any more clear with some of the things that have been coming out. Maybe many of your guides are specifically causing this detour for you to go back to that project, because now could be a significant time that it will do well. It will succeed. Maybe your product, your idea, whatever it is you feel extremely fiery about, it needs to get off the ground right now. So that way you will see like the fruits of your labor later on. There's something that you're not seeing about the hard work that you're putting in. Many of you may be getting back. You might feel like, oh, I'm not getting back anything, but I feel like what you're missing is that you're getting the experience, right? You're getting the experiences of learning something new, or the feeling of, again, things not going right, and then having the resilience to problem solve, and then it does go right. Okay, many of you need a few experience under your belt where things go significantly wrong and you're able to repair it and fix it, and then you start getting the hang of whatever this is. Okay, don't sit in lack and doubt if you mess up. Get back to the drawing board. Okay, again, I feel like that's heavy for many of you. I'm getting Virgo for some reason, because I know Virgos can be very, like, they're very afraid of criticism, and like they can also heavily criticize themselves. So just Virgo energy, like, do not let criticism get the best of you. The best way to get over something is like exposure. Keep exposing yourself to the feeling of the things that you're most afraid of, and then they don't end up seeming so scary. Okay. We also have family. We have commitment as well. Many of you are supported by your family and your home. Okay, you need to know that. And I feel like by this as well, count your blessings is another message I'm getting from this. A lot of you have so much around you. Like, I'm seeing those of you who have so many beautiful ideas to start just certain business endeavors, and you keep wondering if you're good enough, but you're not counting your blessings in terms of like, wait a second, like, I have a beautiful home, I have a beautiful family, people that are supportive. It's just a matter of like carving the time out of your day and making yourself a home office, a place where you can create and feel comfortable creating, right? A lot of people don't even have that. A lot of people are recording in the park, in their cars, and many of you might be sitting at home in your own space, and you're just kind of in your head about not feeling good enough, when maybe you should be counting your blessings. Wait a second, I have all of the resources around me. I need to count my blessings, get my act together, and put myself out there. You already have everything that you need, is a message I'm getting from many of you. So we have forming structure and solid foundation. Again, I feel like with this card, it solidifies that message of you already have everything that you need. Some of you already have the solid foundation, and the only thing that may be holding you back at this time is the lack and the self-doubt. Okay, a lot of you may be afraid to hear like your voice on like audio. You could be afraid to see yourself on camera. You could feel afraid of like what your appearance may look like, how people will perceive you. But I am here to tell you that it really doesn't matter like what you are on the outside. It is your vibe and your attraction and your energy that people are naturally searching for, and will click with, because there's so many of us vibrating on the planet at once that it's almost impossible that you're not going to find your soul tribe. Okay, so it is time to take that leap of faith and dive in. Okay, this could be significant for those of you who are water signs. We have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Take that risk and dive in and stop feeling so afraid of judgment or people looking at you or people feeling bothered by you. I feel like it's inevitable. Okay, and for many of you who want to put yourself out there, get used to it. Get used to people criticizing you. Get used to people poking fun at you and making fun of you or bringing the heat to you by feeling triggered by what it is you're doing, feeling jealous over your efforts, whatever it is, having that resilience and continuously exposing yourself to the negativity makes you resilient to it, because then you start seeing that, wait a second, like I really have to be here for myself. Nobody else is gonna come and do this for me. Nobody else is gonna push me every day and get me off the ground. What do these projects surround for some of you? Let's get some clarity on that. What do many of you need to focus on in terms of these goals? So for a lot of you, we have the Knight of Pentacles coming up again. I think it recently came up in another previous reading that I did with this kind of theme for what many of you may need to know about your own journeys, your individual journeys. And the Knight of Pentacles, I think, yesterday I was talking a lot about discipline and focus, and many of you becoming just very pure in spirit, because I feel like discipline is a big word that stands out, and being more intentional about what it is you're doing. Pentacles is not also just money, okay? So Pentacles energy is like our physical presence here in this world, okay? You can't make money if you feel sick, right? You can't make money if you're tired or you're drained or you're stressed out. You also can't make money in a what am I trying to say here? I feel like a big lesson for many of you is earning your pentacles in the state of mind that feels happy. I feel like a lot of us are going to start learning that lesson, and we're going to have certain detours and towers and moments of intervention with the universe when it comes to what it is we do for work. Like, how do we attract pentacles? Because this whole energy of being miserable at a place where you give almost half of your day to, many of us are starting to realize that's not a vibration that we want to live out in this lifetime, okay? And many of you are going to start waking up and fighting that somehow, and you're going to start to be more disciplined. But it starts with your body, because if your energy and your body is not at an optimal place, you're not going to have the vitality to get the clarity and to get the guidance and the messages that need to come through with the right kind of action that you need to take to get yourself out. Okay, so that's going to be really important. Pay attention to the simple little things right under your nose. Make sure your home is clean. Make sure your space is organized so that when you get up in the morning, you feel damn good. Make sure you guys are dressing in clothing that fits your body. Make sure when you go out that door, you smell good, you look good, like you are at your best, because you deserve it. And then you start attracting the best in every other area of your life. But it starts at home. How well can you take care of yourself? How grounded can you be to the life that you've been given? How appreciative can you be to all of the aspects that you've been given, all of the aspects of your life that you've been given? And how well can you use it to create? Are you sitting there complaining about having more, not having enough, not being good enough? Or are you being appreciative of everything that you've been given and alchemizing it in ways to make it multiply for you? Okay, so I don't know who this was for, but I do hope the message finds you well. All right, you guys take it easy, and I will catch you in the next one, okay? Bye, guys.